Glucose Revolution, The Life-Changing Power of Balancing Your Blood Sugar by Jessie Inchauspé. Key takeaways. Number 1. Glucose, the hidden driver of health and disease. Glucose is our body's main source of energy. We get most of it from the food we eat, and it's then carried in our bloodstream to our cells. Glucose is essential for our body's functioning, powering everything from brain activity to muscle movement. However, its concentration in our blood can fluctuate greatly throughout the day. These fluctuations, particularly sharp increases known as glucose spikes, can have profound effects on our health. Understanding glucose's role is crucial because it impacts mood and energy levels, sleep quality, weight management, skin health, immune system function, risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Even if you're not diabetic, maintaining stable glucose levels is vital for optimal health and longevity. Recent studies show that 88% of Americans likely have dysregulated glucose levels, often without realizing it. Number 2. The modern diet's impact on glucose levels. Nature intended us to consume glucose in a specific way, in plants. Wherever there was starch or sugar, there was fiber as well. Our modern diet has dramatically changed how we consume glucose. Processed foods dominate supermarket shelves, often stripped of fiber and concentrated in sugars and starches. This shift has led to more frequent and severe glucose spikes in our bodies. The food industry has capitalized on our innate preference for sweetness, a trait that evolved to help us identify safe, energy-rich foods. However, this evolutionary advantage has become a liability in our current food environment. Processed foods often contain concentrated sugars without the fiber that naturally accompanies them in whole foods. The average person now consumes about 94 pounds of sugar per year. Many health foods, like fruit juices and low-fat products, are actually high in sugar. This mismatch between our biology and our modern diet is a key driver of many health issues we face today. Number 3. Understanding glucose spikes and their effects. When we spike, they all feel it. Glucose spikes occur when blood sugar levels rise rapidly, typically after eating. These spikes can have immediate and long-term effects on our health. Short-term effects of glucose spikes include hunger and cravings, fatigue and energy crashes, mood swings and irritability, difficulty concentrating. Long-term consequences of frequent glucose spikes: increased risk of type 2 diabetes, accelerated aging, chronic inflammation, higher risk of heart disease and cancer, exacerbation of skin conditions like acne, impaired cognitive function. Understanding and managing these spikes is crucial for maintaining optimal health and preventing chronic diseases. Number 4. The order of food consumption matters. If you eat the items of a meal containing starch, fiber, sugar, protein, and fat in a specific order, you reduce your overall glucose spike by 73%, as well as your insulin spike by 48%. Eating strategically can significantly impact how your body processes glucose. The order in which you consume different types of food during a meal can make a substantial difference in your glucose response. The optimal order for consuming food: 1. Fiber-rich vegetables. 2. Proteins and fats. 3. Starches and sugars. This sequence works because fiber slows down digestion and creates a physical barrier in the intestine. Proteins and fats further slow the absorption of glucose. By the time starches and sugars are consumed, their impact on blood glucose is significantly reduced. Implementing this simple strategy can lead to better glucose control, improved satiety, and potentially aid in weight management. Number 5. Add fiber-rich starters to your meals. By adding a green starter, we're bringing fiber back. Fiber is crucial for managing glucose levels, but most people don't consume enough. Adding a fiber-rich starter to your meals can have a profound impact on your glucose response. Benefits of adding a fiber-rich starter: slows down glucose absorption, improves satiety, and reduces overall calorie intake, supports gut health and digestion, helps maintain steady energy levels. Ideas for fiber-rich starters: mixed green salad with vinaigrette, roasted vegetables, raw vegetable crudités with hummus, vegetable-based soup. Aim for a portion of vegetables equal to the amount of starch in your meal for optimal glucose management. Number 6. Calories are not created equal. Focus on glucose impact. Same calories, different effects. Calorie counting is an outdated approach to nutrition. What matters more is the type of calories and their impact on glucose levels. Key points to understand: 100 calories of fructose found in sweets have a different effect than 100 calories of glucose found in starches. Fructose is more likely to be converted to fat and cause inflammation. Protein and fiber have minimal impact on glucose levels compared to sugars and starches. Instead of focusing solely on calorie restriction, prioritize eating whole, unprocessed foods, balancing meals with protein, healthy fats, and fiber, limiting foods that cause sharp glucose spikes. This approach can lead to better weight management and overall health improvements without the need for strict calorie counting. Number 7. Rethink your breakfast for better glucose control. Eating cereal in the morning has become a habit for many of us, but as you've learned in these pages, a sweet breakfast is a ticket to a glucose roller coaster. A savory breakfast is key to starting your day with stable glucose levels. Many traditional breakfast foods, like cereal, pastries, and fruit juices, cause significant glucose spikes that can affect your energy and hunger levels throughout the day. Components of a glucose-friendly breakfast: protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, lean meats; healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil; fiber, vegetables, whole grains; limited starches and sugars. Benefits of a savory breakfast: improved energy levels throughout the morning, reduced cravings and hunger, better cognitive function, sets the tone for stable glucose levels all day. By making this simple switch, you can significantly improve your overall glucose control and well-being. Number 8. Choose dessert over sweet snacks. If you want to eat something sweet, it's better to have it as dessert rather than as a snack in the middle of the day on an empty stomach. Timing matters when it comes to consuming sweets. Eating sugary foods as part of a meal rather than as a standalone snack can help mitigate their impact on your glucose levels. Why dessert is better than a sweet snack? The fiber, protein, and fat from your meal slow down glucose absorption. Your body is already in a digestive state, making it better equipped to handle the sugar. You're less likely to overeat sweets when they're part of a balanced meal. Tips for incorporating sweets: save sweet treats for after meals. Choose smaller portions. Pair sweets with protein or fat, e.g. dark chocolate with nuts. This approach allows you to enjoy treats while minimizing their negative impact on your glucose levels and overall health. Number 9. Harness the power of vinegar. A drink consisting of a tablespoon of vinegar in a tall glass of water, drunk a few minutes before eating something sweet, flattens the ensuing glucose and insulin spikes. Vinegar is a powerful tool for managing glucose levels. Its active component, acetic acid, has been shown to have significant effects on glucose metabolism. Benefits of consuming vinegar before meals: reduces glucose spikes by up to 30%, lowers insulin response, improves insulin sensitivity, may aid in weight loss. How to incorporate vinegar: drink 1 tablespoon in a glass of water before meals. Use vinegar-based dressings on salads. Add a splash to cooking water for grains. While vinegar can't completely negate the effects of a high-sugar meal, it can significantly reduce its impact on your glucose levels. Number 10. Move after meals to flatten glucose curves. If we contract our muscles as the glucose moves from our intestine to our bloodstream, our mitochondria have a higher burning capacity. Physical activity after eating can significantly reduce glucose spikes. When you move your body, your muscles use glucose for energy, reducing the amount that circulates in your bloodstream. Benefits of post-meal movement: reduces glucose spikes by up to 30%, improves insulin sensitivity, enhances overall metabolic health. Ways to incorporate movement after meals: take a 10 to 20-minute walk, do some light stretching or yoga, perform bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups. Even small amounts of movement can make a big difference in managing your glucose levels and overall health. Number 11. Opt for savory snacks to maintain steady glucose levels. If you're looking for energy, and I know it's counterintuitive, skip the sweet snack. Don't pick up candy or a granola bar. Instead, choose a savory snack. Savory snacks are generally better for maintaining stable glucose levels compared to sweet options. They typically contain less sugar and more protein and fat, which help keep blood sugar steady. Examples of glucose-friendly savory snacks: hard-boiled eggs, nuts and seeds, cheese with vegetable sticks, hummus with cucumber slices, edamame, beef jerky or turkey slices. Benefits of choosing savory snacks: sustained energy without crashes, reduced cravings, better appetite control, improved cognitive function. By opting for savory snacks, you can maintain more stable glucose levels throughout the day, leading to better overall health and energy management. Number 12. Pair carbohydrates with protein, fat, and fiber. Combine starches and sugars with fat, protein, or fiber. Balancing macronutrients is key to managing glucose levels. When you eat carbohydrates alone, they can cause sharp glucose spikes. However, pairing them with protein, fat, and fiber can significantly reduce this effect. How to dress your carbs: add nuts or seeds to your oatmeal. Spread avocado on your toast. Pair fruit with cheese or nut butter. Include a protein source with pasta dishes. Benefits of this approach: slower, more gradual glucose rise, improved satiety and reduced overeating, better long-term blood sugar control, reduced risk of insulin resistance. By always considering how to balance your carbohydrate intake with other nutrients, you can enjoy a wide variety of foods while maintaining stable glucose levels.